I
Is
appreciate it.
this Detroit Lions team about to get themselves in the playoff chase?
Man, that is the question I've wrestled with here the last couple of days because, you look at the schedule coming up, and it's certainly manageable, right? I don't think this game this weekend is going to be as easy as some people do, but the games they have between now and Thanksgiving, one team with a winning record on their schedule, and if you fashion yourself as a playoff contender, these are all games that you should win, or 5-1, I guess, would be acceptable. And if that's the case, then that's where, the edict from last winter comes in, where you're playing meaningful games in December. I sort of wrote this the other day, like Sheila Ford in June when she took over the team, she sort of, I don't want to say changed the bar, but, she said she needed to see major improvement. And I don't know that just being in the playoff hunt, by beating up on bad teams qualifies major improvement. I think you got to do something with those December games too. So yes, I can see them being in the playoff hunt with the schedule that they have in front of them, but I still am not buying them as a good NFL football team.
Well, you look at that stretch starting with the Sunday before Thanksgiving. I think it's Carolina, and then you got Houston, and then the schedule gets really tough, as you said. You've got Tampa on the list. You've got Green Bay again on the list, and Chicago has been better than anybody wants to give them credit for. It feels like this sets up for your quintessential Lions season, where it's Lucy taking the football away from Charlie Brown. You get your hopes up, and then here come the last 6, 7, 8 games of the season, not a chance.
Yeah, Tampa and Tennessee, in the mix in December too. So there's 4 games in December there where I think it's the Packers, the Bears, the Titans, and the Bucks, where all 4 of those teams could be playoff teams. And even if I think the Bears are maybe a little bit fraudulent, like they're still going to have a good record, and they're still better than most of these teams coming up here the next month. So, I think the Lions, they should be able to win most of these games here the next 6 weeks. And if they don't, that you can write off this regime. I think that's just a fact. If they do, I still think they have something to prove in that last month of the season, but they need to take care of business here over the next couple of weeks, in order to get that chance.